Hi everyone, welcome back to Scarlet Doll, and today I'm afraid because, we're at the point where I can game over apparently, I can mess things up. It won't let me go any lower than that, I wonder... Okay, I probably just messed up the recording. So sorry about that. If something weird happens for the rest of the recording, I'm sorry about that. I guess I should go to talk to Ichinose, was it? Because he was in the same... I'm sorry, I messed things up. I had to restart the recording because I messed with the display. But we'll jump with it. We're talking to Ichinose because he was in the same thing as my sister. This is the space used by Ichinose, the first-year doctoral student. Introduce myself. Nice to meet you. My name is Asumiko Mijo. Hello, I'm Ichinose. I'm in the first year's doctoral course here. Clearly uninterested in me, he replies to me brusquely. But this man is supposed to be in the same year as my sister. Yeah. This is the space used by Ichinose, the first-year doctoral student. That's for my sister. Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to ask. I see. I tell him my story and explain that I'm here to find my sister. Ichinose seems to be listening carefully, nodding along as I speak. That is strange, isn't it? Mr. Ichinose, my sister said she was in the first year of the doctoral course here. You're in the same year. Do you know anything that might help me? Are you absolutely sure? She said Mikozuka Lab. After listening to me so carefully, I thought he would help. What a disappointment. Yeah, the space... Let's ask with him himself. Since Ichinose is a D1, he's in the same year as my sister, as we have said. Were you the only student in your year in this lab from the very beginning? Yes, that's right. And the whole time I've been here, there have been no other students in my year. When did you come to this lab? For just a split second, Ichinose looks annoyed by my followed-up question. But I can't worry about that. I have to know. It's been exactly 2 years since I came here, which means I came here in the middle of the first year of the master's course. And when you entered 2 years ago, weird comma, you were the only student in your year, yes? What I'm really asking is, was my sister in your year? Okay, it's getting a little weird. Grammar and such. Your sister? As I said before, she was not. But before I came here, there might have been another student in my year. Ichinose says something quite unexpected. Are you saying there might have been a student in your year before you came here? That's a possibility is all. I wasn't here, so I couldn't possibly know. But even if there had been a student here in my year before I arrived, wouldn't it be just as odd if that student were your sister? He's right. I have been in touch with my sister until very recently. Even if there was a student in this lab prior to him, that was 2 years ago. It couldn't be her. Anyways, if you want to know about those days, speak to Mr. Shina or Mr. Kakizaki. Can't speak to Kakizaki. Do I have an item to show him? Will that do anything? Nope. Go to the 3rd floor hallway. What happens? Kakizaki's gotta be empty right now, right? Yeah. This is the space used by Kakizaki, the 2nd-year doctoral student. But no one is here right now. Mr. Kakizaki, I wonder where he is. He dead, ain't he? Let's speak with D3 Shina. This is a space used by Sheena, the third-year doctoral student. Introduce myself. Excuse me, could I bother you for a moment? I call out to the student, intent at his computer. As the man turns around, I could see that his face is deathly pale. Ooh. He doesn't take his eyes off me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I gotta say, I respect the art style, but it's a little spooky for my tastes. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. He thinks I'm my sister. Sheena seems almost to choke on his own breath, but he quickly recovers his equilibrium. My hypothesis: someone has told them all to, act like her sister was never here. But seeing her, they're reminded so much of her sister that they're all, freaked out a bit, I guess. This is a space used by Sheena, third-year doctoral student. That seems to be the landing phrase. Wait and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, he has been the longest of all the students here. There are papers and diagrams everywhere. So I guess I should read the previous one. I thought it was just repeat. It is a repeat. Okay, well that did nothing. Ask a question. Ask about my sister. I wonder if you can help me. My sister is supposed to be a D1 student at this lab. Do you know anything about her? I see confusion in Sheena's eyes. I'll wait for his answer, silently praying he can help me. I don't know your sister. He turns back to his computer. I don't think I'm going to get any information from him. He is hiding something. Does he know something about my sister's disappearance? Like I've said before, I know, the game itself told me this is the point in the game where you can lose, basically. But I don't know what that entails. I don't know what I'm going to need to do to avoid that, so I'm just going to go through blindly, and when we lose, we lose. Let's go to the lab. Could you tell me a little bit about this lab? Sheena glances at me with a look of vexation on his face. Very strange response. I can't help you. Ask someone else. Turning away from me, Sheena returns to his work. Sheena lies face down on his desk? That's so weird. He refuses to answer. What's he doing? This person is so rude, he won't say anything to me. I mean, it's kind of understandable. Not that he's in the right. I don't have any items, really. What about the Master Course students? Let's speak with Funabashi. Let's go through them in order. This is the space used by Funabashi, second year in the Master's program. Introduce myself. Oh, every sprite is a little scary. Hello, my name is Funabashi. I'm in the second year of the Master's course in this lab. Master's course? It's the most basic course for postgraduate students. In my year, there's another student whose name is Kaori Hayashitani. Okay, what was that go back about? Ask about my sister? I'd like to ask you about my sister. Yes, how can I help you? I tell Funabashi all about my sister and how she has disappeared. I'm not sure what to say. I have no idea what the reason might be. Reason? What do you mean? Well, the reason your sister would say something like that. I don't know why she would lie to you about being a student in Mikazuka Lab. They're all playing it a little too, upfront about how she's definitely not a sister. I mean, not a student. Sorry if that offends you. Anyway, I don't know any more about it. You want to know about this lab? I like it here. Great. Loving this. Alright, who else to talk to? Kaori, M2? This is a space used by Kyori Hayashitani, second year student master's course. Oh, hello. Introduce yourself. I'm Kyori Hayashitani, second year master's student. I'm the only female student in this lab. Nice to meet you. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sorry if you heard that. I'm being weird. When she smiles at me, I suddenly realize I know her. She looks familiar. I've met her somewhere. But where? Miss Kaori, this may sound like a strange question, but yes? Have we met before? No, I don't think so. Have we? No, I suppose not. I don't know why, but I can't help but feel like I've met you somewhere before. But I must be mistaken. After all, this is my first time here in this lab. Are you alright? Oh, I'm fine. Just deja vu, I guess. She smiles weakly. Nobody here likes my presence. I suppose to her, I sound pretty ridiculous. I mean, I guess if they're covering up the murder of my sister or something, that's explainable. Understandable. Ask about my sister? Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Kyori looks up from reading an essay and smiles kindly. My sister told me that she was a student at this lab, so that's why I'm here, but I tell her all about how I lost contact with my sister. Kyori looks about the same age as my sister. I have a vague hope that they may be I have a vague hope that they may be friends. I see. It's a strange story. I'm sure you probably know, but I'm the only female student in this lab. I'm afraid it's not possible that your sister is a student here. Like, they're all going out of their way to talk in a way that implies that her sister is definitely not here. And, you know, not so many girls go to graduate school for engineering, even at this university. Oh, so it's in engineering. I guess that makes sense. So even if she were in another lab, I would have heard of her. But I'm afraid I've never heard of any girl called Kumicho. Really? You wanna know about this lab? Everybody works hard here. We research until late at night. You do too? Yes, I often find myself here until very late at night. It all sounds very difficult. This dialogue is so weird. Like, I like it's part of the vibe, but it's so, like, strange. Also, I like how her head is glowing faintly. It's a nice touch, very atmospheric. My sister said that too. She stayed up all night conducting experiments. What kind of research are you conducting? Oh, are you interested? Well, it's all a bit hard for me to understand, especially given that no one's told me so far. Just wondering what it is that keeps you so engrossed. And she does not tell me. The only person left to speak with is Yumino. Yumino, the first year's master student, is here. He looks uneasy, so he's the, like, youngest person here and the last person I'm talking to, and he sure has a face, I will give him that. I'm in the first year of the master's program at this lab. First year, does that make you the same age as me? Bill, how old are you? I'm 22. Ah yes, then we are the same age. Why are you so nervous? I'm worried about my cat. My cat is near the incinerator? What does that mean? But I have an experiment today, so I can't take care of her. Why is your cat near the incinerator? Why are you worried about that? Is it like in the incinerator? Is there a danger of your cat getting, like, incinerated? What? I don't get it. I tell Yumina how I came here to look for my sister. Yumina listens to me intently from the beginning of my story until the very end. Is that so? Well, I don't know anything. Especially me, I'm just a first year. I've only been at this lab for a few months. Students in the doctoral course might know something. They do not. They won't tell me anything. Judging from his appearance alone, he seems timid and fairly naive. Yeah, she's just recapping what happened. Well, why can't I go down? I mean, that's... it's not much of an episode, but... I don't know what else to do. I'm sorry, we're gonna end it here, I guess. I mean, if nothing else, we're getting kind of used to the game flow, and I'm messing with the dimensions. I'm gonna mess with them a little more on the screen here, so something weird's gonna happen. Yeah, there we go. That's gonna probably look weird and terrible for you, but it'll make the game a little easier to play next time. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know, the way this game handles its dimensions are also kind of weird. It's something I gotta say.